served in the military and just retired in December of 2011 with 35 years of service. Where I came to Prairie View, and I served with the Prairie View Volunteer Fire Department for the last 4.5 years, where I also served as Troop Master for Troop 1906 for the Boy Scout Troop in Prairie View, where I also serve on Prairie View City Council, where I also serve on Prairie View Chamber, where I also am members in numbers of organizations. I currently got my bachelor's degree from Charleston State University, which is an A&M system, and I also came to Prairie View and got 2 graduate degrees, a master's in community development and an MBA. Professionally, I'm a financial advisor, so I do investments, insurance, and retirement. So I have the fiscal responsibility to be conservative, to make sure that our tax dollars are going where they're supposed to go. But I'm up here as an advocate for the people, to represent the people of Precinct 3. The people. How many people in the room live in Precinct 3? Could you raise your hand? I want to make sure that I advocate on your behalf to make sure Precinct 3 gets their fair share. Precinct 3 is a large, growing community. If you've seen the new map, we go all the way from 362 all the way to Monaville. So you have rural Precinct 3, you have suburban Precinct 3, and you have city Precinct 3, which is the city of Prairie View. You have 4 towns within that area, which makes up Precinct 3. And all the constituents have different needs. As I was door walking in Pine Meadows off of 362 and Becker Road and by Sky Lakes, as I will get out to all the residents, I door walk, knock on all the doors in Prairie View. So my goal is to meet all the constituents, to be able to communicate, whether you're Democrat or Republican. It's about making sure all the constituents in our community, which is Waller County, but I'm specifically representing Precinct 3, gets our fair share. We have 3 issues. One main issue is the landfill on Highway 6. On City Council, we passed local legislation opposing the landfill off of Highway 6. That's a very important issue. There's things that have been done. We've been on that from the beginning. 2, economic development. They're trying to say this landfill is going to bring economic development in our community. That's not the type of economic development we need in our community. But I have the skills and experience to have worked on economic development projects that we can participate in from the county's perspective. The 3rd is safe and healthier communities. 1, making sure that the sheriff's office has the tools that they need to be successful and continue to be successful, but also making sure that Waller County is not known as for environmental safety. Again, we have 2 environmental justice issues in this county, and we want to make sure that we continue to be the great county that we're growing to be. Again, my name is Brian Rowland. Think of experience, leadership, and commitment, and my community service. Thank you again.